good.
There's so many meetings going on tonight. I said the Harvey library meeting this night. Kobe's having some sort of, I think it's another FOIA forum. And I don't know, just so much for people to try to digest. Hey Ernesto, how you doing? I hope that you are well. We are at the township meeting. I know I have been MIA, but I have been so extremely busy with some personal things.
Yeah, I think, yeah, because I don't know if it is. Because it's that, it should be that meeting before the Christmas break.
With some personal things. So we are at the township meeting tonight. They have a different attorney tonight. Thank you. Who is this? RC Gray. Thank you. SP at a meeting with no light on. That's about the long and short of it today, child. The traffic is blocked off, so people might have a little bit of trouble getting here. Okay, Wyoming guy, how you doing? I have some FOIA questions I need to email you about. Okay, do that, Ernesto. As soon as you email me, I'm going to answer. I have been so busy doing so many things with this toy drive, with just other things. I have loads to report on that we need to discuss. Hopefully I can get to that this week. But have been rather enjoying my peace, if I'm honest. Okay, I'm just going to be honest. I have been enjoying my peace. I need to clean my clothes.
That's the, oh my God, I survived that mess.
So, Robert, I still can't get my report that I asked you for that's still not on the website? Okay, roger that. No, it's not. And stop acting like it is, because it's not. And I emailed you and you didn't answer my email. On purpose or not on purpose, you didn't do it.
And the friends are caught it too.
Oh, okay. I mean, if they trained you to lie, just say I'm trained to lie and I'm not going to answer you. I mean, that's an answer. Because I didn't look on the website, so you can't show me nothing. I'll just drive back up here next week and I'll get a copy of it. Because y'all play all damn day. I don't even be having time for these games. Just say you're not going to give it to me. Now I'd rather hear that. Well, I ain't going to email them to you.
Yeah, we don't know what these, what referendum they want to put on. No idea what that's about.
Let me see. Yeah, because y'all know weeks ago I asked Robert to email me that presentation that Casper did here. And then he keeps trying to tell me that it is on the website. Baby, I can go right to the video and view the presentation and tell you that it's not there. Oof, Lord have mercy. Fix it, Jesus. Lord, fix my attitude. Y'all pray for my attitude today because that's how it is today. You see that? That's how it is today. Please don't forget about the toy drive. Please, if you can, go to my community post and look for the post that has the link for the Amazon gift list. We have another 2 toy drives, well actually 3 toy drives this weekend. Saturday morning from 10:30 to 3, I will be in Harvey with Alderwoman Kobe Chapman at her toy drive, and then the Dalton firefighters are donating to the Dalton Library's toy drive, and I have toys to deliver to them. And then there was this the nonprofit group that helped me when I was homeless as a single mom. I will be delivering toys to them. to that organization this weekend as well. So I have a busy weekend ahead, but thanks to you guys, tell Robert he better look into what Freeman and Lacey are doing. He better choose wisely. I'll tell him. I don't know if Toy I got robbed to you. It was a game. Amazon message is confusing. Okay, I'll look for it. I think it did. I think I did get it. It was sorry. I think it was sorry, Wyoming guy. So I did receive it. And I received a whole bunch more toys today. But please go to that list so we can make sure that all of the kids, at least the ones that we want to touch, get touched. Thank you so much. Look here, I got a Ring doorbell alert right now. More toys being delivered to my house via Amazon. Okay, man, you better go ahead. Okay. So thank you so much. If you can, all of the toys are under $20. So if you have, just $10, $12 to spare for the weekend, for this toy drive, please try to donate to the toy drive. Thank you so much. I guess they're about to get started. We are still back in Egypt. They are still recording these meetings and not posting them on the website or making them available. However, I did fix my VPN at home, so now I can view the Township website, and I will be putting in the rest of my toys. I don't care how much they cost, because you're raising the tax levy, so you should be able to handle it. But okay, anyway, child. Let me show y'all. Everybody's in the building or coming in. They got a different lawyer for tonight. They're a different lawyer for tonight. Let's see if we can get everybody, Lottie Dottie and everybody into the picture. I'm not sure we're gonna gather everybody. That should be good. Hey, Bobo, how you doing? Okay. I don't know what specific part of Egypt, but it's the desert part, Ernesto. The desert part. Lord, here comes I need to go get an agenda. Oh my. Okay, I had to go get an agenda. What did it say? Thank you for being diligent. Oh, you're welcome, Allie. SP, was you talking to the card? What card? This is the agenda today. We should be here a good 40 minutes now, because they're not going to vote no to anything, so this will go by pretty quick. We don't know what the referendums are. So maybe they'll tell us what the referendums are. Maybe let me try to ask somebody. See who I can see. Goddess, can I see your pen? I want to ask somebody something, but I don't want to get tackled by any type of security. Stanley. Okay, Sam.
I mean, you know why they're doing that, right? They want to feel there's something about that that they disband the township, doing a recall, that's why. Which is much, yeah, it's just, yeah, all the yeah, it was, yeah, and it's the same thing. Yeah, once they get the beyond the stuff, and then witness never shown accountable.
Paul is here. He's here.
I don't know what it was.
Paul is here. He has his public comment ready. Let me flip this back around. Oh, if I flip it back around, it's going to take it out of view. But yeah, Paul is here to make a comment. Ryan is here to make a comment. Let me see. Nina Graham here, but she ain't acting out of character today.
My body camera.
You got your body camera?
I'm like, like cover the meeting and then keep track of their shit. Like, I'm trying to do a job.
Oh, they go Miss Janelle. I feel about Miss Janelle because she came to pick up. And then you got Miss Rose.
Right.
She not
It is hard to hear, yeah. I think they can on purpose. You know, someone suggested to me putting a mic up on the table, and I thought that would be a good idea, but I would
They probably won't let you get close enough to do so. Casey will be the first one to say, that's my hand, and like, you can't have my mic.
Right, that sounds good as that. I don't know if I would trust them because they probably spit on it.
Hey, Miss Janelle. And now you got these blowers on that you can't hear. Now you got these blowers on that you can't hear. You may ask the maintenance man if we could at least turn the blowers off so you can hear.
I don't understand. I don't respect.
I'm gonna ask this maintenance man over here. Remember I asked Chris. Chris.
Yeah, this is pretty 2024.
Oh, you brought a sign today? Did you bring another sign today?
I don't understand why they keep moving right in the right.
Okay. Chris said he's gonna turn off the heat so we can be able to hear. Because I don't know why he still got them on.
That they were going to start doing,
Oh, really?
and they might well.
That would be great.
And it would be better because the sound won't be going all over the place.
Nah, child. Then he be scared somebody gonna come in one day. He gonna be real tense. Yes, because they loud. You already can't hear. Chris, catch that one up there. That one's loud. These two are right. Thank you. I'm sorry. You gonna turn them up? Hopefully it will. Maybe they'll speak into the mic.
Oh, yeah, there's a word.
I have other kind. I'm sure they don't care.
Let me see it. Ooh, that looks so good, Miss Janelle. I want to see your sign. You gonna show Miss Cassandra? What does it say? It says safety is a great concern. What else was it? Say safety is a great concern. What else? Okay.
Something that really meaning.
Man, look at here bringing donuts.
Thornton Township
Look at Slick Rick right here bringing
is
donuts.
called to order. Will everyone please rise for the pledge of allegiance?
I don't know. Simple thing they could have.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The time is 6:12. Clerk Nesbitt, please call the roll.
Trustee Avant? Here. Trustee Gonzalez?
Present.
Trustee Stanley?
Here.
Trustee Stubbs? Present. Commissioner Russell? Assessor Elston? Attorney Lazarsky?
Present.
Attorney Priscilla? Present. Supervisor Harris?
Present. With all members being present, we have a quorum. I'm now going to call Pastor Bowman up, as we customarily do, to lead us in a word of prayer.
Our Father and our God, we thank you once again for this morning arising, last night's slumber. We thank you for letting us come again to another meeting. We thank you for this holiday season, which let us live when many others have died. We pray today, dear God, that you give us not only peace, but understanding. Let there be no murmuring, grumbling, fault finding, criticizing. Let there be cohesiveness in the room. In the name of Jesus Christ we pray. Thank God. Amen.
Amen. At this time, we're going to proceed to item 5 with public comments. Clerk Nesbitt.
Okay, at this time, we will have Paul Roberts. Please, you have 3 minutes. Sorry, Joey.
Thelonious Monk was a wise but eccentric musician whose wise solos had fewer notes than the soloists he taught, like John Coltrane or Bud Powell. What Monk did not play was just as important as the notes he played. What does Thelonious Monk have to do with Thornton Township, you might ask? Well, Monk once uttered, "The loudest noise in the world is silence." Although I have not bothered you in the last 2 meetings, I applaud Janelle Taylor, who sat silently in the front row holding a sign and said, "We are not your enemies." My wife has not bothered you since September when she asked you, "Why are we here?" She asked you to tell us what talented, diverse residents of the township can do to work with you, or if you just want us to shut up. In October, I requested that by this meeting, the board place a referendum question on the ballot to establish a recall mechanism for elected township officials. You responded with silence. Yesterday morning, you posted an agenda for this meeting, which looks respectable, but raises many questions. This evening, you are filling the ballot for the next election with 3 unnamed referendums. After 7 months of no oversight, you decided to appoint an ethics commission without mentioning any processes or date. You are voting for another 4% tax increase, which you refuse to release to journalists except through FOIA. Yesterday, I texted 3 trustees asking if the public might hear any explanation of any of these agenda items before the vote, or if we must submit FOIA requests again. Their response to me was the loudest noise in the world: silence. This administration has become less transparent and more silent than the previous one. What changed? And what are you hiding from your constituents? Many of us voted for you because you stood up and questioned your predecessors. Trustee Gonzalez used to ask why the board was approving unknown expenditures. He used to cheerfully answer all questions before and after every meeting. Last year, significant legal fees led Trustee Avant to demand that the former township attorney unasked a seat. This May, she even asked us residents to keep reminding her that promises of transparency and accountability got her elected. Why hasn't she or any other trustee questioned the need to hire 2 township attorneys? One law firm gets a flat fee of $5,000 per month to prepare the meeting agenda and the trustees' packets. One might hope that for that fee, we taxpayers could read the resolutions, ordinances, and invoices that you rubber stamp, instead of you telling us to submit expensive FOIA requests and wait. Is it too much to ask the township board to talk with us like neighbors instead of treating us as enemies with the loudest noise in the world?
Time is up. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yes, proceed.
Just for clarification, the agenda was posted on the East Door Sunday in accordance with the OMA law that requires it to be posted 48 hours in advance. It was actually posted by 5 p.m. So it was posted in accordance with the OMA. I know that's the journal was speaking yesterday morning. Thank you. Next up will be Ryan Sobeski.
Good evening. I just want to start off with reminding folks that unfortunately the supervisor and this board lied to us on November 18th. Napoleon said that we're keeping the same tax levy, but at that meeting the board actually approved an estimated tax levy increase of 4%. However, those figures were not made available to the public until December 4th after the Lansing Journal had to submit a FOIA for the information. One of my questions is, if the paper had FOIA, would this board even told us with our faces that you wanted to increase taxes on us? That also means that residents have had less than 2 weeks to review those numbers that directly affect their taxes before tonight's vote. So I just want to state for the record, this severely limits the public's ability to, respond to the idea of increasing our taxes. And I'm concerned that proceeding with a vote tonight undermines transparency and intent of the truth in taxation process. I don't think we have a forensic audit still. I also wanted to ask who's paying the bill for the 2 very expensive township lawyers that have been fighting objections to the supervisor petitions. People are still being taxed out of their homes. Why does Mr. Harris need a staff that makes more than $100,000 and we don't know what she does? You guys were complaining for all the waste under Tiffany and the Globe. I mean, this is your chance to fix it. So why aren't you fixing it? Why would you actually want to raise taxes? It doesn't make any sense. You guys yelled and screamed about how we needed to spend money in a more accountable fashion. Like I said, it's your chance to fix it, and you're doing the opposite. I also want to speak to how I personally was treated at the last meeting. So after just asking simple questions about where our public money was going, there were 2 people that attacked me, not only 2. The man actually tried to start a physical altercation with me right after the meeting while I was still filming. Township security not only did not do anything about these 2 attackers, but asked me to leave the public meeting. Why weren't my 2 attackers asked to leave? Oh, well, instead, these board members, all of you, were too busy laughing and kikiing with my 2 attackers. This is exactly the kind of intimidation you all complained about under Tiffany. How many times? Miss Yvonne, Miss Stubbs in particular. And then you turn around and do the same thing? And then if you call it race, you get somebody to call me to call that racist because I'm asking questions about money? Shame on you. You know what's racist? Treating people like little slaves and children, that we just have to take whatever you give us. You increase our taxes, you do whatever you want, and we have no feedback? We get no chance to participate or say anything about what you're doing?
Time's up. Thank you.
So that needs to change.
Next up, we will have Al Kendall.
Good evening, everyone. How you doing? My name is Al Kendall. I'm here on behalf of the Cook County Board President, Tony Franklin. And I want to congratulate both the residents and this illustrious board here for working with the commissioners in the county over the past year to deliver a tremendous amount of services to the residents. We also, for those of you that are out on a diet, We have donuts that we're providing for holiday treats for everyone who, again, is not on a diet. It is available for you. I also want to make sure to tell you, if we have challenges around housing or SNAP benefits, you can call 211 Metro Chicago. That is our new system that will link people to resources and services. You can call 211 Metro Chicago, and or you can text your zip code to 898-211. 898-211, text your zip code, and it will tie you to resources and many of the things that I'm describing. And the other thing is, of course, Chicago and the world, we've seen the recent murders, and it's unfortunate. We offer our condolences to those that were experiencing that, both in the United States and outside. But for those, our own residents that have had murders, President Preckwinkle and the board, we are designing a specific $5 million grant for wraparound services to support survivors of victim violence and to support our interrupted program, because we put over $100 million in support services around gang and violence reduction, of which we have seen a record reduction. And that $5 million grant is available to community-based organizations. You can see me after this. There is a workshop on the 16th. That would be tomorrow. Is that today? That would be today. So, but there's a follow-up, because the $5 million grant won't be decided, won't be determined until in February, around February 15th. So we got at least 30 days that organizations and people can apply. And of course, your illustrious clerk and the president and the Department of Harris will put it in their newsletter. But I wanted to make sure to announce it, because I know this is recorded and it goes out to many folks. And I want to thank you for giving me my day in the sunlight.
Thank you, as always.
Always.
Thank you, Mr. Kendall, on behalf of Cook County President Tony Burke. Thank you. Next, we're going to have the approval of minutes. Item 6. I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the regular board meeting held on November 18, 2025. Is there a motion?
I make a motion we approve.
Second.
Motion by trustee Stanley, seconded by trustee Levine. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Stubbs? Aye. Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Yvonne? Yes. Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Supervisor Harris?
Yes, with 5 votes in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next, can I get a motion to approve the minutes of the special board meeting held on November 25th, 2025? Is there a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the special board meeting held on, the minutes held on November 25th, 2025.
Second. Motion by trustee Stubbs, seconded by trustee Gonzalez. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Trustee Yvonne? Aye. Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Harris?
Yes. With 5 votes in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next, item 7, the approval of bills. I'll entertain a motion to approve the bills listed for the general fund. Is there a motion? Motion to approve bills for the general fund.
Second.
Motion by trustee Gonzalez, seconded by trustee Stubbs. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Yvonne? Yes. Supervisor Harris?
Yes. 5 votes in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next, I'll entertain a motion to approve the bills list of the general assistance fund. Is there a motion?
I make a motion we approve the bills for the general assistance fund.
Second. Motion by trustee Stanley, seconded by trustee Gonzalez. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Yvonne? Yes. Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Yes.
Supervisor Harris?
Yes. 5 votes in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next, I'll entertain a motion to approve the bills list for the road and bridge fund. Is there a motion?
I make a motion we approve the bills for the road and bridge fund.
Second. Motion by trustee Stanley, seconded by trustee Gonzalez. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Yvonne? Yes. Supervisor Harris?
Yes. With 5 votes in the affirmative, the motion carries. Moving on to item 8 of new business. Item 8A, at this time, I'll entertain a motion for the approval of resolution 25- 2025-004 for the Property Tax Limitation Act for the General Fund and the General Assistance Fund. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve, the resolution, approval of resolution 25-4-R-004, Property Tax Limitation Act for the General Fund and General Assistance Fund.
Second. There's a motion by trustee Gonzalez, second by trustee Stanley. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Avant?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Yes.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Harris?
Yes, with 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries.
They already talked about it in the group chat. They already talked about it in the group chat. So they don't need to explain it. I'm just saying. What? That's it.
At this time, I entertain a motion for the approval of resolution 25-R-005 for the Property Tax Limitation Act for the Road and Bridge Fund. Is there a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to approve resolution 25-005, property tax limitation act for the road and bridge fund.
Is there a second?
Second.
So there's a motion by trustee Stubbs, seconded by trustee Stanley. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Trustee Avant?
Aye.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Supervisor Harris?
Yes. 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. At this time, I'll entertain a motion for the approval of ordinance 25-011, the General Fund and General Assistance Funds Tax Levy Ordinance. Is there a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to approve ordinance 25-011 general fund and general assistance fund tax levy ordinance.
Second.
There's a motion by trustee Stubbs, seconded by trustee
We don't need it
Gonzalez.
because we don't know what the
Discussion.
ordinance, what the levy is.
For the record, as it relates to the general fund and general assistance fund, it was stated that I lied and that I increased the taxes at 4%. The truth of the matter is that's what the last board did, was at 4%. When this ordinance is actually going to be at 2%. So in essence, we're actually lowering the taxes by 2% for the record. At this time, clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Avant? Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries.
How do we confirm that?
Item D, at this time, I entertain a motion for the approval of ordinance 25-012 for the Road and Bridge Fund Tax Levy Ordinance. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve ordinance 25-012, Road and Bridge Fund Tax Levy.
Second.
There's a motion by trustee Stanley, second by trustee Gonzalez. Any discussion? Once again, for the record, this levy was at 4% the last time. We have lowered it to 3%, which we are saving on the tax levy. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Avant?
Yes.
Trustee
Aye.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. At this time, I'll entertain a motion for the approval of resolution 25-R-008, authorizing the submission of an advisory portion of the elected of Thornton Township for the general election. Is there a motion?
Forward the three.
I'd like to make a motion to approve of resolution 25-R-008, authorizing the submission of an advisory question of the electors of Thornton Township for the general primary election.
Second.
So, motion by trustee Stubbs, seconded by trustee Stanley. Attorney, would you like to, ordinance to give some context?
Sure, so
So this resolution was actually about an advisory question that was put on by the electors at the annual township meeting. And it's not just Thornton Township electors who are doing it, it's also Rich Township and North Riverside Township. It relates to the high property taxes and asking essentially the government to provide a certain relief fund. So it's not just gonna be on Thornton Township's ballot, it's gonna be on several other townships in the south suburbs because they're facing really high property taxes right now.
Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Avant?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. At this time, I entertain a motion for the approval of resolution 25-R-009, authorizing the submission of an advisory question of the electors of Thornton Township for the general election. Is there a motion?
I make a motion to approve resolution 25-R-009, authorizing the submission of an advisory question to the electors of Thornton Township for the general primary election.
Second.
Motion by trustee Stanley, second by trustee Gonzalez. For resolution 25-R-009. This is an advisory question authorizing the commission to start a public health district in Thornton Township. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Avant?
Aye.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next, we have item G. This time I entertain a motion for the approval of resolution 25-R-010, authorizing the submission of an advisory question to the electors of Thornton Township for the general primary election. Is there a motion?
I'd like to make a motion for the approval of resolution 25-R-010, authorizing the submission of an advisory question to the electors of Thornton Township for the general primary election.
Second.
With a motion by trustee Gonzalez, second by trustee Stubbs, for the advisory question, resolution 25-R-010. And that question is authorizing the submission of the advisory public policy to expand the scope and services of Thornton Township's TAP program to include the snow removal. We've getting a lot of requests from our friends and neighbors in Thornton Township about expanding this program. And this is a measure to see if that's what they want to do from a township perspective. Clerk, please continue to call the roll.
Trustee Avant?
Aye.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next, item H. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to the approval of an ethics advisor for Thornton Township, and at a later date, we will appoint the ethics commission members. The advisor of the ethics advisory commission will be Olson, Murphy, Frazier, and McGrath, LTD, as our ethics advisor for Thornton Township. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by trustee Stanley, second by trustee Gonzalez. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Avant?
Aye.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. This ethics commission was also approved by the previous board on ordinance 25-004. Next, we have item I under section 8, the approval of upcoming events. Can I get a motion to approve the MLK breakfast sponsored by the clerk's office on January 15th, 2026, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. We also have, actually I'll approve consecutively. So, first I'll start with that motion to approve the MLK breakfast sponsored by the clerk's office January 15, 2026 from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Is there a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the MLK breakfast sponsored by the clerk's office, January 15, 2026, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Second.
There's a motion by trustee Stubbs, seconded by trustee Stanley. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Avant? Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next, can I get a motion to approve the following events? Our monthly bingo, our monthly tech savvy, and our weekly senior home activities that we have throughout the township. Can I get a motion to approve those monthly upcoming events?
I'd like to make a motion to approve bingo, monthly bingo, tech savvy, weekly senior home activities.
Second.
There's a motion by trustee Stubbs, seconded by trustee Stanley. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Avant? Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next, item J. Can I get a motion for the approval of the copier lease contract? Is there a motion?
I make a motion to approve the copier lease contract.
Second.
There's a motion by trustee Stanley, seconded by trustee Stubbs. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Avant? Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. At this time, we would like to go into closed session to discuss the hiring, discipline, performance, compensation, and matters pending, probable, and imminent litigation pursuant to section 2C1 of the Open Meetings Act related to the employment or discipline of specific employees. Can I get a motion to go into closed session?
I'd like to make a motion to go into closed session.
Yes, sir.
Second.
Motion by trustee Stubbs, seconded by trustee Gonzalez. The time is 6. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Avant?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye, with 5 voting in the affirmative, we have a motion to go into closed session. The time is 6:39, and we are going into closed session.
Ms. Janelle, hold your sign so I can get up. I forget she came here. Ms. Janelle, hold your sign this way so I can show the people your sign. Y'all, this is Miss Janelle. This is the sign that she's holding because she wears hearing aids, and so she can't really hear them with us being this far back. So this is her silent protest for the distance that we are from the council. Thank you, Miss Janelle. So now they are going into executive session to talk about the hiring or whatever. I have several questions. My first question is, how can Bert Olderson be the ethics advisor and the township, one of the township attorneys? Is that not a conflict of interest as far as it is concerned for the township? How can you be on retainer for the township and you're also going to be the ethics advisor? I'm very concerned about that. I don't see. I mean, why would you tell yourself that you're doing something wrong? I mean, I wouldn't tell myself that I was doing something wrong if I wanted to do it. I'm so confused by that. But anyway, you heard the referenda questions. There are 3 questions now on the ballot. So that means that no other questions can be added. Once the referenda spaces are full, then the residents can't add any other questions if they wanted to. And so the first referendum question was asking for a property tax release fund from the state, which we know they're not going to give anyway because they can't even get their own budget together. So where would the state get money to give for tax relief if they don't even have it in the budget currently? Then the other referendum question, which I don't mind so much, is the public health district in Thornton Township. So they want to bring back the mental health. They used to have a doctor that was on staff here for mental health for the residents to be able to come. And so that's a question on the ballot. And then the last one is to expand the TAP program to include snow removal. That one I'm kind of up in the air about. So I'm kind of up in the air about that. So that was a question. Then they talked about these Property Tax Limitation Act for the General Fund and General Assistance Fund. It wasn't explained, so we don't know what it is. So we're going to have to FOI for the resolution in order to understand what that mechanism is about when somebody could have just read it or explained it. I don't know. No, thank you, Mr. Al. Thank you, though. I do want to talk to you about something, though. The wraparound services. Hold on, y'all. The wraparound services.
Yeah, the $5 million grant.
Right,
Is that the JAC page, Just Advisory Council? If you go to their page, county, it is all the details on the grant.
Okay, how I can apply with the...
Without question. And if you like, you can give me your cell number, I'll text it to you.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Don't be using it now. That Mr. Al.
That's why I have it.
Okay, Mr. Al.
And it's also covered on the President's radio show. We're talking about it on Sunday.
Okay.
The radio show is every Sunday.
Okay.
7 a.m. to
I don't hear what you're
8
saying.
a.m.
Okay. No, yeah. Okay, so we don't know what those were because they were not explained. However, this what we doing. Nobody, I mean, at least somebody could have said, can we read it to the residents so that they don't have to FOI it, so that we don't have to spend $3,500 trying to find out. Hey, Antoine. So that we don't have to spend $3,500 trying to have them find out what these resolutions are. But that's what we about to be doing. We about to be FOIAing so we can find out what they're about. So they go another, what, $10,000 for Bert Olson. Alrighty then. Oh Lord, this is hijacking in a different way. That's the way I feel about it. Please like, share, subscribe. Please check my community page for the toy drive. You still have time. Amazon will still deliver the toys in time before Saturday. I had some people to order today, and their toys are going to be here on Friday. So, please try to help this platform. I'll be going live at the event on Saturday so that you all can see the scope of this toy drive. It is huge. And then I will be taking pictures for the Dawn firefighters with their toy drive, them delivering their toys. And then I'll take a picture when I deliver the other toys. Thank you guys so much for supporting this platform. I don't know how long they're going to be in this particular session. There are loads of people in this room today that think that we should not be here asking questions, that we should just be here, shut up and listen. There was a lady sitting behind me asking where all the people was at. I told her they stopped coming when the board stopped listening. So, that's what we on today. I think Antoine left for the day, so he's left the meeting. But there's not that many people here. I'll show you guys all of the people that are here if you want to look behind me. Really not that many people coming anymore because people are just tired, right?
It looks like they don't want to be any place they're scared you're gonna breathe on them or something.
So, few faithful of us here.
Okay, we'll do
They are still recording. Let me show you. So if you look over here, I'm gonna enlarge this so you can see. You see that? You see the camera right there? So they are still recording the meetings, but you are still not able to access them on the township website. There are literally cameras all over this place. Look, there's another 2 set of cameras right there. There's another camera. Oh, he took it down. But there's 3 cameras in this room, and yet you still cannot access any of these meetings online. So, you know, Mr. Al Kendall is here giving out donuts. Baby, I ain't ate none of them donuts. Do you hear me? Huh? I'm not, listen, I'm not eating nobody donuts. I don't know. If I didn't see you get the donuts, I can't do it. But you know, everybody got their own whatever. I know yes, he is, sure. For sure. And is Dave. Okay? Considering all that has happened. But anywho, child, it's not none of my business. This week, I promise you, I'm telling you, I have just been enjoying my peace. PEACE. Okay? While doing things behind the scenes, volunteering. What's that look for? Okay? I have just been enjoying my peace, but I do need to get back to reporting. We do have loads of things to talk about, from Dalton to Harvey. Some very, very interesting things that we need to discuss. Our next episode of Was Tiffany Henry Right? We are going to be talking about, is the house on fire? Okay, they back. Do you ever get to ask him, Miss Janine? Yeah. Did you get to ask him? Did you ever get to ask him why you so far back here?
No, but that, the turkey piece, because I spent some money on land in general. That's what they do. And so he was still traumatized in that fight.
Can I get a motion to return to open session?
I said, this is not even the same crowd.
Right.
Motion by trustee Stanley, seconded by trustee Gonzalez. The time is 6:50. We are returning to open session. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Avant? Yes. Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Yes.
Supervisor Harris?
Yes, 5 members voting in the affirmative. We have returned to open session. So the next item is, can I get a motion to approve the executive session meeting minutes for the regular monthly board meeting held on November 18, 2025? Is there a motion?
So moved.
Motion by trustee Stanley,
Second.
second by trustee Gonzalez. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Trustee Avant? Aye. Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. With 5 voting in the affirmative, the motion carries. Next is the supervisor's report. I would like to take this time, first and foremost, before I get started with this report, to thank the countless hours and the support of our illustrious staff. The things that we do here as a board would not be possible if we didn't have our foundation of our staff, the hard work they put in and day out to make sure that the residents of Thornton Township are kept in the highest regard and to make sure that we deliver the services that not only that they deserve, that they need as well. So thank you to all of our township employees for all the hard work that you do day in and day out. Your work does not go unnoticed. I will start off in our senior service department and get some highlights over the past few months since we've taken office on May 19th. During the past month, senior services provided approximately 2,300 lunches that were served to our senior residents. We have 54 applicants applying for a state of Illinois license plate reduction program. We had a total of about 470 seniors attending our weekly exercise classes held at our Riverdale and Calumet City locations. We registered 40 new senior residents to our program during just this last month alone. In our IT department over the past month, there are several information technology partners that continue to advance key initiatives that strengthen the Thornton Township technical infrastructure. They improve our service delivery and support for our administrative goals of transparency and community engagement. The IT department has been conducting a comprehensive analysis of all our current vendor and strategic partner relationships. The goal of this initiative is to reduce costs while maintaining a high level of service and support across all technology systems. In partnership with our finance department, the renegotiation of one of our major vendor contracts resulted in $185,000 savings over the term of the contract, which equates to about $3,000 monthly in savings, which is a 53% reduction compared to the previous agreement. This effort reflects our commitment to being responsible financial stewards and our long-term planning. Human resources. Throughout the month of November, the Human Resource Department supported township-wide staffing needs, onboarding, benefit enrollments, department assessment activities, compliance guidance, and the preparation of multiple proposals and operational documents. HR collaborated closely with ADP and the Lincoln Financial to address insurance service fee discrepancies, ensure accuracy of the 2025 benefits enrollment process, strengthen the communication standards across departments, and continue improving onboarding and candidate screening procedures. In our transportation department, our senior transportation department dispatched over 3,500 trips from November 18th through December 10th. We've managed to book, cancel, reroute, monitor 160 plus trips per day with a small group of drivers. We have also managed to successfully use one bus service for special events such as bingo, bowling, special needs dance, and our senior center special events. As it relates to our food pantry, this month alone, we've served over 2,000 clients through our senior delivery routes and our client choice distributions on Wednesdays and Thursdays during the government lockdown. There has been a noticeable increase about our general assistance program, reflecting both our rising community need and the greater awareness of the services that we are offering. We've continued our partnership with the Salvation Army. The Salvation Army began this new fiscal year October 1st, 2025. The program totals from October 1st through December 10th are as follows. We've contacted 28 households that have been served, meaning the services provided with furniture, rent, water assistance, utility assistance, and 3 households are pending follow-up. So in total, roughly about 30 to 35 homes, families have been impacted by these services that the township, in conjunction with the Salvation Army, have been able to impact. NARCO services, we have had energy aid applications, 15 or more, the NARCO sharing application, the senior service programs, and the homeless prevention management system. We've had 92 referrals and we've submitted 43 approvals to be paid applicants over the past 60 days. So as you can see, the Thornton Township community is really working hard to make sure that the services that we provide are getting to the residents on an everyday basis. And when saying all that, when you talk about our funds, when you talk about the general fund and the general, since we've taken over, I know there's been a lot of discussion from folks at our public comments, what we're spending and how we're doing this and how we're doing that. Since this board that's sitting before you today, since we've been in office, we've saved the township almost close to $1 million, and yet the services have not dwindled. We've given out more service and been in contact with more residents than we've ever been. We're still saving an approximate amount of almost $1 million. In the general fund alone, we've saved $674,000, and the general assistance fund $150,000. And we still have a few weeks left in this year, going into our next year, 2026. We plan on continuing to be good stewards over the finances here in Thornton Township, and I want to thank this board for their indulgence and working with us collaboratively to make sure that the residents of Thornton Township, the services are not going to decrease, they're going to increase, and we're going to make sure that we're doing the best possible things we can to make sure that we're spending the money in the proper way. And after that, just want to say a big kudos to, once again, to our staff. Over the weekend, we had our holiday luncheon. That was a huge success. Our leader of our state, Governor J.B. Pritzker, was in attendance, as well as our Cook County Board President, Tony Perkwinkle, sharing and visiting during the holiday season with our residents. It was a very festive time for those of you who came. It was well represented by the township residents, well-needed opportunity for people to be festive and enjoy the holiday season. I'm thankful for them, and also during the last couple of weeks on Thanksgiving, we had our turkey drive and our turkey giveaway with our boxes, our pantry. Did an excellent job with preparing those meals with their staff. Many residents got fed and got taken care of, and we're looking forward to doing it again this weekend with our holiday basket drive, along with our toy drive this Friday and Saturday. Those will be some of our closeout events, some of our large impactful events that the township will be putting on this weekend. And we're looking forward to seeing a lot of familiar faces as well doing those events. With that, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn. Is there a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Motion by trustee Stubbs. Second by trustee Gonzalez. Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Avant? Yes. Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Stanley?
Yes.
Trustee Stubbs?
Aye.
Supervisor Harris?
Aye. The time is 6:59. This meeting is adjourned. Happy holidays to everyone. Be safe.
We are out of here. These are nice, tidy meetings. We had some numbers thrown at us for savings. However, we don't have any way to disprove or prove that those numbers are actually accurate, because we don't have any to do that with. But okay. I mean, it is what it is. Y'all have a good evening. Super producer wishes none but blessings for your life over this holiday season. Make sure you are loving and enjoying your family. Just make sure that you are taking a social media breaks as necessary as well. Okay? Don't get too bogged down in all of the drama. Okay? Love you guys, and listen, I absolutely mean it. I'll talk to y'all this week. We'll probably be on tomorrow with our Was Tiffany Henry Right series. Lord Jesus. All right, y'all take care.